What the deal? What's the deal, guys? Here, I'm ready to get started on this motherfucking live that I got for you guys today. I'm just trying to get situated and set shit up the right way. Let me see something. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. I need something to stand this up. Or maybe, let me see. Boom. Can we see it that way? No. Live, y'all just gonna have to, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I think I found a loophole. Oop, not big enough. The hole too small. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, what the fuck? Yeah, this shit ain't working. I gotta get me a stand. A phone stand. Oh no. Try to get like me. Let me send this shit out. Copy. Where's Patreon? Boom, 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 boom. Y'all might just have to hear it because I want to show y'all the shit, but I don't got my I don't have a phone stand. It's so hot in here. Hit the link. We're live now. We're about to get started in a second, guys. Don't go anywhere. Oh, good. Shorty cooked some good food. Just a keeper. Which one am I do first? We might do the sit down first. All right. Let me try to figure this out. Oh, here's a phone stand. Right here. Yeah. All right. Would you look at that? We got one. All right. Let's see. We'll just have to flip it. Yeah, fuck that. We're going to do the other way. There's a lot of shit going on. Patience, guys. Patience. All right. You guys can maybe see the screen. Yeah, that's not working. Bend it up. Okay. Literally bent it over. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Just trying to figure this camera out, guy. I know y'all be leaving because y'all niggas ain't got no patience, but I need to have my shit set up before I get started. Alright, whatever. I don't know how many of y'all motherfuckers in here, but I'm about to get started because y'all gonna play back and look at it anyway. So, we're going to do a breakdown of a relationship. So it says, ex meet at for the first time after 3 years. So funny. I know that girl. I used to talk to her. I met her. Her name is Crystal. I probably still have her number. It's the crazy part. So I met her at, mad years ago. I was like maybe 19, 20. I used to work. It was my first job. I was working at Hollister. I was a model for Hollister, right? And like one of the store models. And we talked. And then we talked again like a few years later after like my last relationship. It never went anywhere, but I think, I don't know. I'm pretty sure a lot of questions are going to be answered why it never went anywhere with her. Now, she's not the most cute girl that I've ever talked to. Clearly not. I mean, she's not bad looking, but she's actually a really tall girl. She's like 5'9". She's like about my height, maybe a little shorter, because I'm about 5'10 and a half, 5'11". So she's about a little shorter than me, but she's really tall. But let's see. Let's just get into it. Let's break down these dynamics. It says Crystal and Steven ended their romantic relationship 3 years ago. This is the first time they're seeing each other since they broke up.
What do you remember about the last time we spoke face to face before reconnecting?
So I remember you telling me that you cheated on me in the beginning of our relationship more than once with more than one woman, and you just wanted to tell me that, and that's the last thing I remember, and I didn't want to be a part of the relationship anymore. And I remember us being angry and me questioning a lot, and it just went by really fast, and you left wherever we were, and I was just angry and just flabbergasted. So that's the last thing I remember. I think I said some hurtful things too. I think.
It's only right.
But see, it was
After what? After that,
I was surprised. I was surprised.
now listen. One thing I want to say, guys, there is never any reason for disrespect, ever. I don't give a fuck what you do. I can understand you're hurt. You talk to me any type of way, I'm walking away. That is not reasonable. I don't give a fuck. If I don't talk to you any type of way, there's no reason for you to talk to me any type of way. And that's the problem with guys, right? And this is where a lot of times if a guy cheats, they stay with the girl and they endure all types of bad behavior. If she's not a vindictive woman and tries to go and cheat back, if she doesn't have that in her, she'll talk to him any type of way. She'll talk to him crazy. She'll abuse him verbally, physically, and he feels as if he has to take it because it's only right. A lot of guys have the mentality, bullshit. I don't give a fuck how bad you feel. Don't tolerate disrespect, and you're never gonna be able to stay with her because that dynamic is gonna go to shit because you're gonna feel guilty. And she's gonna guilt you, and then she's gonna be calling you all types of names, and that position and that leverage that you had, and if you were leading that relationship, is gonna go down the drain. Why? How and why? Because she's talking to you crazy. There's no way you can have a productive, respectable relationship if she's disrespecting you in that manner. That relationship isn't gonna continue to exist in a healthy way. Absolutely not. So I tell guys, I don't care under any circumstance, don't tolerate disrespect. And if you cheat, you get caught cheating, most likely the better thing for you to do is to leave her. Now, on Patreon, there is a technique for getting away with it. But one thing I advise to guys, don't cheat in the first place. If you're not ready for a relationship, don't get into it. But one of the classic mistake guys make is they get into a relationship, even when they like the girl, they love her, and the relationship starts real fast and it also ends real fast. I see that in one of my friends. He gets a relationship with a girl, and then until the next one come, he starts involving himself with the next girl, cheats. Sometimes he gets caught, sometimes he doesn't. He leaves that girl, but once he's done, right? So he doesn't even go back to visit. But that's why I say, guys, take your time. Let love develop, because you guys might be on that high love initially, but it as fast as it begins is as fast as it ends. That's why I say, take your time with relationships.
So, yeah.
I know I've said it multiple times, but I'm sorry.
So.
By the way, guys, I can see why Kylie probably never went anywhere. Look at the guys that she's into. Oh man, let me not.
My turn.
My turn. Huh. Crystal and Steven exes 7 years.
What's the first thing you noticed about me after all of this time?
You still wear bright colors. Like, that's, no matter where it is, a lot of people wear just plain, simple colors, but like you still choose to stand out from the crowd. That's probably the first thing I've noticed when I saw you today.
Yeah, These are pretty loud pants.
Pretty loud, yeah.
And do you want to know what I first noticed about you after all this time?
Yes.
I would say that it was almost like we didn't miss out on anything.
Yes.
That was the first thing. Like, you were on the train and you called me like, oh, I'm at the back of the train, and I got on the train and I'm like, oh, okay, there he is.
That's true.
And it was almost like...
It's almost like nothing, like days didn't pass or
Yeah.
something like that. Like it was, because I honestly thought there was going to be like really uncomfortable and bad vibes all the way through, but...
Considering how it ended.
Yeah, considering how it ended.
But yeah, that was the first thing I noticed. Like, wow, okay, this is very familiar and okay. Different, but not that different.
I just want to say I've evolved a lot. As obviously I used to talk to. Sorry about the dog in the background, guys, but I would never talk to a girl like this nowadays. No, and don't get me wrong. She's a very. In my opinion, I think she's a beautiful girl. She has a nice bone structure. She looks healthy. Her makeup looks pretty complete. But I would never oh my God. And I don't even want to talk bad about her, but I'm just saying, like, nowadays, my standard a little. Not saying that I don't date black women. I do date black. I only usually date black and Hispanic women, but nowadays, my standards are a lot higher, and it just wouldn't cut it. But let's get into the. Let's see what we can.
Not
break
as
down.
different as I thought it would be.
Agreed.
And you look pretty much the same.
Yeah, right.
You're aging like.
I'm aging like
fine
milk.
wine. Like fine wine.
Nigga said that.
All right, that's cool. What are your 3 favorite memories we share?
My favorite memories, 3.
Like your favorite, or like the top of the list, what would it be?
It's been a while. I don't know. I guess just like being with you in those intimate moments, like we wouldn't have to do a lot to enjoy each other. Like we'd be running errands, or I'd be like in your art studio, or we'd just be hanging out.
Chilling.
Yeah, and just having a really good time. A really awesome time. Like just the comfortability and everything, just being together.
Oh, these motherfuckers sound like
Side
they
by
was
side.
about to get
That's
back
cool.
together.
Yeah. Okay. Describe the moment you first knew I loved you.
The first moment I knew.
Nigga, he can't remember that. I wouldn't even remember that.
I'm not going to say there was like an instant moment, but I would say like it gradually picked up over time when it was just, like you said, we were just honestly having just random conversations, making up random words. And it was almost like you are kind of me and I'm kind of you. I still can't get that word cat slug out.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, so I would say that would be like...
Whoa.
Yeah.
Did I come up with that? Or was that you?
I
That's what, like, we used to just make up
just
words
random words and like sounds or just whatever,
and apply
however.
them to...
Yeah. That was, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like they had a pretty good relationship.
You know what? I didn't ask you the same.
The first moment I knew that you loved me, the little things you used to do for me, like when I think I got into a car accident and I was working at the restaurant, and you used to just come because I didn't have a car, so you took your car and waited for me outside my job mostly every day, and consistently would give me rides home and buy me little things, like little snacks.
Mad gummy worms.
Yeah,
Bunch
gummy
of
worms and stuff. Like, hey, I know you had a hard day, but here's some gummy worms. And so that meant a lot. That's when I knew.
Every day. That's a lot. Now, I wouldn't say that's 100% bad thing. You guys know how I feel about routine. Usually when things become routine, they start to get a little old. I'm a super believer in switching things up and, making things different. Now, every day, to me, guys, is a bit excessive. Now, I don't know 100% of the dynamics because it's slowly starting to unfold as they talk about it. We do know he cheated, and it sounded like they had a good relationship. You know, there's one thing women can't understand, and a lot of even men don't understand it. That usually when you're in relationships, you know, men have this desire to be with other women, and it doesn't mean that they're cheaters. Doesn't mean that they're bad people. It's just men have this natural inclination to want to reproduce. You know, how many 30 men can repopulate, you know, the whole world. You know, can get just about every woman pregnant in the whole world. You know, we don't get periods. You know, that's probably for a reason. You know, even if you look at religion, we talk about it all the time. Nowhere in the Bible does it say you have to be exclusive. Yeah, there are verses where it talks about, you know, the relationship and the unity between man and woman, but there's prophets in the Bibles that had multiple wives. You talking about, we don't have it talked about how Islam, Quran is the only religion that prefers you and talks about having one wife, but you can have up to four, you know. But you know, women, especially in America, you know, they can't wrap their head around that. But you know, it sounds like they had a really good relationship, but now they're starting to talk about the dynamics and waiting every day. Now, my ex used to wait for me after work every day. Every time she had work and I had work, she would wait for me, right? When I had my car and then I had my Camaro and then I crashed and then she had her car, she would wait for me. There were times where I waited at her job, but it wasn't all the time. Most cases, she waited for me because I think majority of the relationship I had a car until the end when I got my new car, but we were just done. But it should always be a little more on the flip side, because usually when you give, you know, and not all, there are always exceptions, but not all. But usually when you give women their way like that, they tend to abuse it, and it usually doesn't work. And I'm not being sexist or biased. I just see it all. Like, I talk to guys. It's not a day that goes by that I don't speak to a new guy that sets up a private consultation. Even if it's just one in a day. It's just, I don't know. It's just, not all women, but I just feel like some just have this moral compass that it just doesn't exist. Let's finish out.
This guy really cares for me. He's just being extremely nice to me and caring and considerate. And all of those things kind of lead to love or signify love. So I would say that's the first time I knew this is something real.
How do you describe our breakup to others?
I was talking to my friend about this the other day because I thought we were going to hang out maybe. I didn't know if it wasn't solidified, but I just explained it as I experienced it. Things just got progressively worse. We weren't in a good spot. We actually broke up before, like New Year's Eve. And then things were just not right. We got back together shortly after that, like a couple days later, but things were just not right after that. It was not good. We were not in a good place. But I always said, okay, at least he's being faithful, because as far as I knew, I really didn't know at all. And normally I know, like women know, but I did not know. So you were really good at hiding it.
I don't want to be proud of that, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm being...
That man's slick.
But how I describe it is, okay, we were going through a bad...
And you know what another thing is? She probably didn't expect it from him, right? And I'm not trying to downplay this man, right? And I'm not trying to downplay him or anything. And I'm not trying to insult him. But a lot of times girls get with guys because they feel as if they look that much better, or they feel like, oh, he doesn't probably get a lot of girls. But you can't call that for any guy. I say it all the time. There's guys that I know that I look 10 times better, but they've talked to better looking girls that I've ever talked to in my life, right? Obviously, some of those guys have money, right? I probably know one or two guys that just have extremely good game. And a lot of girls do that. And the reason I believe, I could be wrong, I believe she wasn't expecting that because, you know, if you pay attention to, come and get you little gifts after work, waiting every day to come pick you up after work. She didn't have her car. Okay, cool, that's fine. It's kind of expected in some situations. But And look at him. He's not the most handsome guy in the world, right? But she probably didn't expect that from him. But let that be a lesson to the ladies. And fellas, don't think that because a motherfucker's ugly, he can't be seen as a threat. His game might be better than yours. His pipe game might be better than yours. You never know. He might be packing. You don't know what the case is that may appeal to your girl. And women in relationships are some of the easiest girls to game. And guys that are in a relationship usually get girls a lot better because you have this idea of pre-selection. On some level, that may be appealing. Oh wow, his girlfriend's kind of cute. Okay, I wonder what he got going on that made him get this girl. Oh, he probably got good game. He's probably romantic. Oh, he probably fuck real good. You don't know what it is. So, vice versa. Either way, it makes it. You know what I'm saying? But I think she didn't expect that from him. But because you know how he looks, or maybe the type of dedication that he showed to the relationship. So it's a lot easier to be blind to certain things, right? Because if you're a good-looking guy, you know, you hear it all the time. Oh, I bet you got all the hoes. I bet you got mad hoes. How many hoes you got? I bet you got. I know all the girls be oh no, you girls say don't. Oh, you get too much attention from me. You got how many followers? You got 12,000 followers. Oh no, you get way too much attention from me. I can't take it. I can't deal with guys like, you know. But I think that's the reason why.
Bad time. And then it was revealed to me by you that you were being unfaithful at the beginning of our relationship, and you just decided to talk about it now. And I was not having it, and I couldn't, get past it. I couldn't get past the fact that you didn't feel comfortable enough to speak to me about it, because I thought we were close enough to be able to be transparent. And I was so cool back then.
One of the biggest mistakes guys make is jumping into a relationship right away and failing to be honest. A lot of guys think because if they lie, if they tell that girl that I'm talking to other girls, because it's like the status quo in society, right? You can't tell her that, she's going to be disinterested, but that's not the case all the time. Anybody with a fucking brain knows that when you first start talking to someone, you got to be expecting them to talk to someone else. Same thing vice versa. You can't expect, nowadays I just assume everybody, if she ain't my bitch, I got to assume she talking to somebody, unless we deeply involved. And she proves herself thoroughly. But you got to expect it. So a lot of the times guys will lie to females. You ain't got to lie. And don't jump into a relationship right away. You know you talking to her and you feel like, but it's a scarcity mindset. You feel like, damn, I got to lock her down, because if I don't lock her down, she gonna leave me. Or no, that's not the case all the time. If you spending time with the girl, you making love to the girl, you going out, you doing things that a relationship requires, and you just don't want to give her that title yet. Usually girls chase that validation. You don't have to get them in that relationship right away. Some will pick up and leave, but hey, some will chase that validation for a very long time. You don't have to give it right away, and don't feel rushed. Things that start fairly quickly usually end quickly. Even if they lasted 3 years, what is 3 years compared to a lifetime, right? Take your time. Don't think because she's gonna, and that stems from a scarcity mindset. You think, oh damn, if I don't lock this girl down, she's gonna be gone. Don't do that. Take your time. Be honest. Because if he was still fucking around with other girls, he start talking. I can see how it goes. You start talking to one girl, you still talking to mad other girls. You wanna wife her up? Okay, I'm gonna make her my girlfriend, but I'm gonna still fuck these other bitches too. No, if you still doing that, you still having fun. Take your time. Like, yeah, I like you, and I'm open to a relationship, and I don't want to. It's not something I want to do yet. Simple.
Understanding.
But I knew. I knew something like that would have ended everything. And when it did happen, like, it's never, I can't even put it into words, but it's like, I just didn't want to do that to you. Like, I just didn't want to hurt you to that extent, and I held on to it.
Well, the nigga.
How did you do that though?
Because
we went, like.
I was falling apart on you. I held it, but I was.
Is that why you couldn't sleep?
Exactly.
Yeah. Why do that to yourself?
Oh, nigga, please. He's chatting right now. He is chatting. Is that why you couldn't? Exactly, yes. You could tell he making yo, is that why how could you do that? Like, is that why you couldn't sleep? Is that why? You can see he's like, yes. That is it, yep. Because he couldn't find the word niggas cheat because they just want other women. It's simple, ain't nothing more to it. That don't mean he don't love you. You should be grateful that the nigga told you. At least he was honest about it. You can respect him even more. Right? Oh, how'd you find out, girl? He told you. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. That's a little different. The motherfucker told you. He told, oh, yeah. Exactly. Oh, look, I could see the moment he lied. I'm really good at this shit.
I just didn't want to do that to you.
Look at this shit.
I just didn't want
I had to take it back.
Hurt you to that extent. And I held on to it.
How did you do that, though? Because we went, do that? Like...
I was falling apart on you. I held it, but I was...
Is that why you, like, couldn't sleep?
Exactly.
Is that why you couldn't? Exactly.
Why do that to yourself?
Why do that?
Because I didn't want to hurt you. I knew I already fucked up.
But then that's more hurt. Keep it?
On whose part? On mine
your
alone.
Part.
Like
it's
I said,
going to be on your part regardless.
Exactly.
If you cheat.
So I'm going to take the full responsibility of that. I'm not going to put you through some bullshit that I did, which is why I held on to it for so long. Yeah, it sucks ass, but it's...
I don't think you went about that the right way because, especially if it was in the beginning, and you told.
Of course he did. He should have never wifed you from the beginning. He should have stayed single. Or if you're cheating while you're in a relationship, break up with her and say, hey, listen, babe, I love you, and this is free source. Listen, you could sit her down, or you could do it over the phone. You could meet her in person. But listen. Preferably, if she has her own car, you don't want to give her a ride back. So that ride back, wherever you dropping off, is awkward. But say, listen, I love you and I care about you, but we need to take a break. It's just some things I'm going through, some things I need to figure out. It's like where I want to be, Donnell Jones. I just need to figure some things out. I got a lot. You don't got to say I got a lot of lust inside of me. Just say, hey, listen, we just need to take a break. I'm not saying that we don't have to be together forever, but. I just need a break. So once you get those technicalities out of the way, she can't say you're cheating, right? She can ask those questions. You be like, well, I don't want to talk about that. I don't. Well, did you do anything when we were apart? Like that? Honestly, I don't want to get into that. I'm not asking you what you did. You don't have to come to me and ask me, right? Of course, that's what he did wrong. But that motherfucker lying. Well, motherfuckers cheat. They just cheat. Well, a lot of motherfuckers go home. Some may feel bad, right? Right? Because society tells you should. And religion tells you should, right? And okay, cool. Especially in marriage. You shouldn't have sex out of it. I get it. It's a fucking setup, That's how you know life is just one big fucking test. That's how you know life is one test. It's like, why would this shit be here if I can't, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a test. But motherfuckers been doing this for millennia. Since the beginning of time. So to say that, this man don't love you and he's a horrible person, he's a bad person just because he fucked somebody, no, he's not. A lot of men can still have sex with another woman and still love you very much. Very much. And for you to call him a bad person because you can't understand it, you can't wrap your head around it as a woman, it's fucked up, right? But we know women can't think like men, women don't think like men, and women put women ideals on everything. All right, it is what it is, but let's continue.
Told me, hey, I messed up. I'm not saying like I would have stayed because that is one of my things that I don't stand for. But because you came to me and you explained the situation like the day after it happened, can I really be that upset? But I still didn't feel like it was happening. Because I thought you would tell me. That's it.
I feel like it's
my turn?
Yeah.
What do you think I'm hesitant to ask you?
You're not hesitant to ask any questions. You're definitely not hesitant to ask anything.
We've talked a lot of it out.
We've talked it, but I don't think we've gotten to the bottom.
No, we haven't.
Not at all.
No.
So hesitant to ask me anything? Not at all.
I'm not. Because I was just saving it for here. You know,
I mean,
like we just agreed we wanted to.
I mean, are you hesitant to ask me any questions? You don't have to ask the question, but is it like a yes or a no?
Am I hesitant to ask you anything? No. I think we need to discuss it all
Okay.
because we never got the chance to, and it's important. You know, we can sit here and act all tough like, oh. But we had something real,
Yeah.
I think.
No, but
And so it makes sense to close the chapter in the proper way.
fair enough.
We gotta do it. Like,
Yeah.
whether you like it or not.
No, it's gotta happen.
Yeah. Is there anything you're hesitant to ask me?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? Oh my god.
Do you want to ask it now?
I'm about to. If I don't pass out on camera.
Do you still love me?
Do you miss what we had?
Ah, come on. I knew it was something like that. I knew it was. I don't even want to see the second part. That was so boring and lame. I hate people sometimes. That was so fucking lame. But anyway, let's get into another one. So let's see what we got. We can close out of that. There's another episode of Cheaters, and then we have let's close out of that. So let's do this episode of Cheaters. This one looks interesting, and this one looks interesting. That's a little longer. Let's do this one first.
Now, David, did she just take her off? Is he really contemplating right now?
Guys, this episode is so hilarious, and it's even more hilarious on our brand new app, the Catch a Cheater app. You can download it in the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. And since I use the app, I saw all those ads that were posted. You get to see all that your grandma officially.
All right, shut up.
No, David's cheated on me before in the past, and it took me a long time to get past that. He got a text message from one of his clients, but I call bullshit. Who the hell does house calls for IT, especially at 9:30, 10 o'clock at night? She needed him to come do some work for her. Text message seemed a little flirtatious to me. It just didn't seem like something that was professional from a client.
Okay, so just so you guys understand, the way we set this up is her boyfriend does house calls.
So if you know your boyfriend cheated on you before, you know he desires other women, right? Besides yourself, why would you put him back in this situation? And another thing is, ladies, when it comes to ladies, it's like, that's why I tell guys. Had a guy ask me, how do I tell my girl if she's gaining weight, to lose some weight? By straight up telling her. And these are boundaries that you set at the beginning of the relationship. You straight up tell her, listen. And I tell every girl that I see, if it's going a little serious, I say, listen, I'm gonna tell you straight up. If I see you gaining a little weight and I feel like you getting a little too, I'm gonna let you know. And I'm gonna let you know you need to get your ass in the gym. I'm straight up, because I'm attracted to you, how you look now at the beginning of this relationship. So if you let yourself go, I'm gonna let you know that this ain't cutting it. And then I'll give you about 6 or 7 months to get it together. You still ain't getting it together? Yo, your ass is grass. Straight up. And that's one of the ways women stay on their fucking toes. One of the problems is guys say, oh, I'll love you forever no matter what. Bitches be like, oh, would you love me if I got fat and big? Oh, of course, baby. Of course. And then they let the bitch get all out of shape and lit. Nah, fuck that, bitch. You better stay on your fucking P's and Q's. Listen, I've been honest about everything. I'm not saying that I ain't never messed with like big girls, but there was one big girl who was like, you know, a while back, who was like talking to me, and she, you know, big girls get the best guac 3000 with the double hand twist. They do, trust me when I tell you. There's a lot of them, not all, but a lot of them. They usually up there, you know, because they gotta compensate for all that weight. But the girl was like, oh, you know, are you open to a relationship? I said, listen, honestly, you're a nice girl, your personality cool, cute, but you gotta slim down a bit. I told her straight up. I'm straight up. And I don't think of me being mean and an asshole. I'm being real. And guys, that's the problem. You're not honest about things. You don't say how you feel. You don't set these boundaries. You give her all this certainty. The bitch feel like she could do anything. And then when you go and cheat, and she looking fat and disgusting, then she wondering why. No, look at you. Being in a relationship is a full-time job. Stay on your P's and Q's. Make sure your man is not out there out here doing some crazy shit. Get it together. Look good. You got a man, you got to keep him. These bitches out here are they fucking scavengers, man. They're coming left and right. I'm gonna start putting my ring on my fucking ring finger just so I can keep these bitches off me, because sometimes it's a bit excessive. I need a bat to keep them off. And listen, you guys the women outnumber us. So you think that you ain't putting it together, you ain't staying together, and somebody now here trying to steal your man, or if he at least not gonna have a side bitch if he don't plan on leaving you. You got to keep that shit together. And that's the honest truth. I wouldn't lie. And then when you say, oh, when guys get money and they leave, they change. No, they don't change. Money only amplifies who you are. He was already attracted to something. Now he got the money to actually get it. He probably didn't have the game or the circumstances to get it before. Now he does, he can. So also, if you put him in an opportunity and you put him in a place and some circumstances where he could get these kind of girls, of course he's going to cheat. Of course he is. That monogamous shit is fucking for high school, man. Come on.
Where he goes to people's houses and works on their computers. So we hired our actress who
for high school and marriage, you know? When you get married, okay. I won't do it because I fear God. I'm a God-fearing man, so I won't cheat. But second wife.
what you guys will see in a second. And she's going to be there to flirt with him and try to seduce him to see if he will cheat or not. How do you think he's going to do on this test?
I'm hoping that he's going to pass his test. But in my gut, I feel like he's back to his old tricks again. If he doesn't pass, he's never going to taste this ever again in his life.
Taste what? Your cooking?
Yeah, that too.
Maybe we can make a wager. If he doesn't pass, I get to taste your cooking.
Uh-oh. Yo, these motherfuckers is dirty. Yo, you're flirting with the man. That shit is crazy. He's flirting with the man wife.
This is the
he's gonna cheat for sure.
So that's what he likes?
Nigga, of course he's gonna cheat.
Hi, how are you? Are you trying to tea guy?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
How you doing?
Good, how about you?
You
You can take off your mask and stuff.
COVID time.
Makes him to take off the
Yeah,
mask.
I've just been up here for so long. Let me go my laptop.
Basically, who answers the door on the road?
Thank you.
Only. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay, that makes all the sense.
No, he's trying to set up your man. What you
Would
expect?
you like a drink?
Oh yeah, that's cool.
I've got some Fireballs.
And then already, first of all, they put her with a cute girl, right? Looking at this guy's person, they don't look aesthetically matched. He may be a little overweight. She looks morbidly obese. There's a difference, right? It just doesn't look good. I can tell you, I haven't watched this video, but of course he's gonna cheat. Of course he's gonna jump at the opportunity. And I don't understand why are you getting mad at what she's doing? You put them up to this. You wanted him to cheat. You wanted to see if he was gonna cheat. So yeah, hello, and you know your man's a cheater. So why are you doing this? I don't understand why. And I promise you, she probably wouldn't even leave him. She probably wouldn't even leave him. After it's all said and done, she probably gonna still be with him. Because she probably can't do better. And her insecurity is going to be so fucking low. The type of drama that she would get from this situation is going to be crazy. Why would you even put yourself through this type of embarrassment? Like, it's this whole... So I say, just to catch a cheater shit is so stupid. Unless you... yeah, you could still see if the person's going to do it or not. But why put them through that, you know? You can tell whether somebody's going to cheat or if somebody is cheating or... by their behavior, their body language, how they treat you, if they're having sex with their attraction. It's all good, but, that's why you need to know relationship dynamics.
Well, it's enticing. I'd rather just get in the water if that's good.
Basically out.
Yeah. You can take off your gloves, by the way.
So she just offered him a fireball. He said enticing, but he turned it down. Good man. I'll just take a water. She's like, you can take off your mask.
And she's sitting on the arm of the chair. Are you serious?
Oh,
Just in case something happens, we're gonna go back.
perfect place.
Oh my God. Her robe just opened. You see that?
Oh,
I
yeah.
see it already.
I love you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just like thinking out loud sometimes. But yeah, let me type it in. Whenever I'm working, lately
What
there's
kind
been like a lot of
is this?
glitches.
What do you do for work?
Oh, I'm a cam model.
Oh,
A cam model, I'm sure.
I model online.
Oh, that's surprising.
To my fans, I use only. Nikita X Kim, if you want to subscribe on that.
thank you for this. With my experience, I could probably get that for free. I'm not gonna lie. But...
Oh wow, really? I mean, why
Uh-oh.
not just have the live thing?
I've been clearing your cookies lately.
Did you want to check my cookies?
She just checked her
by the way,
cookies.
I hope you don't mind that I'm wearing my work clothes right now. I was like just in the middle of performing.
To be honest, I didn't even
Shut
notice.
up.
You didn't notice?
Now that you made it obvious. Yeah.
It's pretty obvious how handsome you are.
Just here for the computer, really, but I mean, I appreciate the compliments.
Would you be interested in making content with me?
What I don't understand.
I'm clearing the cash. Just
Her
give me
lip
1 second.
about to pop out of her brain. Look at that.
Dude, he's trying to be professional. This girl is going hard in the paint. They're alone. She got her titties out. She just offered him to fuck on camera. You did. She's stupid. You did that. You put that man in that situation. You put that man in that situation. Do you see why this is so stupid? Now, what if shit just happened? What if he actually just fucked her? What if he was like, oh, you know, she's a camera girl. What if she's feeling horny, a little slutty, and she's, you know, I want some BBC today, right? What if I just want some black cock, right? What if he pulls it out? Oh, I like that. Let's see what it's like. I mean, we're here to test him, right? And you don't know what the creators of the show. Creators of the show say if you can fuck him, right? We'll pay you. Just if you can do it, get it done, all right? And you don't know the circumstances, so she probably gonna go all out. She's playing the role. When you playing the role, the body follows. Once you put the mind into your state of mind, you put your state of mind into that fucking role, the body follows. You might get carried away and just fuck him, and that is all but her fault because you could. And she's not even. She's trying to get mad at the girl, but you put him in a situation, and he's trying to be professional, but she's throwing it. She's throwing it. Who knew a camera was set up? Like, what the fuck? I think most men would fail this test.
Well, did you want to see my room?
She needs to back up off of him. Like, what is she going to do like that? Is she trying to get free service or something?
We told her to really pursue it, you know, push it. So.
So what do you like to do for fun?
Fix computers and play board games. You know, just everything else.
Spend time with your girlfriend?
I do have a girlfriend. I would feel really bad.
Exactly.
Everything that's happening right now.
Oh,
Yes, you do have a girlfriend.
Bruh, he did everything right. He did everything right. He put up a good fight. This bitch is delusional. She's off her fucking knockers. She offered to come in his room. She offered to invite him to the room. She offered to make content. She basically offered to fuck him. He did mention he had a girlfriend. He said he would feel really bad for everything that's going on right now. This man literally did everything right. This bitch is stupid. If you find her, if she has an Instagram, if you know her Instagram, send her this video, right? And tell her she's fucking stupid. You're stupid. You're a fucking dickhead. Yes, I said it. You're a disgusting dickhead for subjugating your man to stuff like this. I hope he fucks her.
Good.
Well, I would appreciate that. Like I said, I have a girlfriend, so I would feel terrible if I did.
So you need to cover up because he has a girlfriend.
Yeah, well, you're not married, so.
Doesn't matter. He's in a relationship.
So it's just a year.
But I can be your next girlfriend.
I mean, I don't have plans of breaking up with her. You are very attractive.
You're gonna make me beg.
No, but I just really have a
Stop
girlfriend.
being
So
oh no, she's on her knees.
Okay. I have a
Okay, you need to get out of here. You need to get out of here.
I really don't want to do any of this. You are very attractive. And if I didn't have a girlfriend,
She is not that
So you're
cute.
gonna turn.
She
all
looks
of
way
this
better
down?
than you. See the delusion of women? She is not that. First of all, I would choose her. I would choose her any day. I wouldn't even look twice at her. You see the delusion of women? She is not that cute. You put this, yo. This is the problem nowadays. And then when you call women out on their shit and you're being honest to them about what they are, how they look, oh, you're an asshole. So if she looks fat and disgusting, I can't be honest. You better take your fat ass somewhere. Listen, as far as I'm concerned, he passed. She applied that pressure. If he cheats, that's your fault. He passed. He tried to do everything right. So I don't feel bad for a stupid ass.
Right now, David.
As long as you don't mind me right here. Do you want to go to my room?
no.
No.
Girlfriend, I'm gonna be honest. You are very attractive, but I just have a girlfriend, and I would not feel right if I did this. Like,
David, you don't have to explain yourself. Like, what are you doing?
Come on.
Oh, damn.
Say no to all this.
She took her titties out.
Oh my God.
She got caught up.
Please put that back on.
Damn, this nigga's
You can
good.
put it back on me. Well, if you need me, I'll be in my room.
Damn. Yo, why would you put your man through this? He said, please put. He looked at them titties and was like, oh my God, please put that back on. Yo, this is a good man. This is a good man. Especially for to be fucking staying loyal to that slob. Oh my God. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. That is crazy. Absolutely fucking crazy. Like, this is why I say this shit is so... This man passed, basically. Like, this is not like the other guys who do the cheating test, who just set up, like, circumstances. This guy passed. Because the other tests, they don't take it that far. They just say, oh, they offered a date, says, no, I have a girlfriend. This motherfucker passed, right? This is a whole nother level. This motherfucker dancing with the devil damn near. She fucking took her titties out and said, I'm in the room. Now, if you didn't know the cameras were there, how are you supposed to know this is fake? Like, come on. Yo, this motherfucker's good. He's a good guy. She better than... Hey, listen, I would have failed. But see, that's why I don't jump into relationships, you know? Because, yo, it's... Oh, man. She's a stupid bitch. She actually wanted him to cheat.
Are you serious?
No, yes, he's serious.
Are you coming?
Right now? Oh, no, Luis.
He went.
It's done. I'm done. What the hell was that?
That was...
Did we just really see that? Why did this happen?
I didn't let it happen. I wasn't here the day, but Sam set everything up. He's the camera guy, so...
So you let this girl take off her and her robe and go in the back room?
Well, the idea was to really entice him to see if he would go for it or not, right? So
what happened? Did something happen? Why didn't you get that part?
we actually do have that part.
You have that part?
Yeah, we can't show it here, but...
Why not? You showed me everything else. I mean, I already seen her.
You'd have to go on the app if you want to see the rest of it.
Okay, you
that's a good way to get you downloading the app.
As bait,
Yeah.
but now he's going back there to have her.
Well, that was the bait part, to see if he would or wouldn't go for it.
You know what? No. This has gone way too far. Both of you. You both are...
I mean, he's your boyfriend.
You. I hired you as a PI for a reason, okay?
Right.
You shouldn't have let this go too far. You either.
Let me ask you something. This is in all seriousness.
What?
Do you consider that cheating?
I should for asking me something like that.
I
Are
just
you
wanna make
serious?
sure, like-
What do you think? Does it look like somebody who's cheating to you?
It looks like he wants to.
Wants to.
She
He
looks
just went
disgusting.
behind the curtain with her. Okay, let me see.
It's on the Google Play Store.
This Google Play Store. I have an iPhone.
Yeah.
You're really plugging a app right now?
It's
Android mother. Let me see.
Android
I'll show
mother.
you. Just look at the download and where did it go?
I just like to say she looks absolutely disgusting. And I'm really questioning if this is even real or not. Because I'm just questioning if this shit is scripted. But if this shit is real, like, how can you even be surprised that the man fucking cheated? Like, what the fuck? She's delusional.
You don't have your own app downloaded?
Just once.
That's crazy.
Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to my phone though. Okay.
That's fine. Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
That's...
You hire her.
Well, she's an
This
only...
is what I wanted.
I know. We didn't want this either, but...
This is...
She's getting no cookies.
None.
We just released this scandalous new episode.
Yeah. She deserved that shit. That motherfucker did everything in his power to not fail, and he failed. But that's honestly her fault. And I don't feel bad for her. I don't feel bad for her at all. And that shit is crazy. And that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. Like, what the fuck? Let's do this last video. So, wife gets harassed at job interview. Husband set her up. Let's see what they're talking about.
My car didn't turn on this morning or yesterday morning. I'm without a car.
He's busy teaching life lessons.
Oh man, I met my wife at a party in Brazil. I've been out of work for like.
Red flag. You met your wife at a sex party in Brazil. Not many times that I hear a lot of Asian men saying they've been out of work for 2 years. Usually Asians and Mexicans are some of the hardest working people I've seen. Not to be racist or stereotypical, but that's just what I see, right? Very rare, but let's continue.
Like over 2 years, my wife kind of supporting, the family. She wants to work for Apple. That's her dream job. She kind of hinted that she would do anything to get the job, even jokingly saying that she would, with someone.
She was saying it like in a joking manner.
Yeah, kind of.
Two things. There's always truth in jokes, even if it's a little bit, even if you don't actually follow through with it, there's always a little truth in jokes. Remember that. Two, relationship dynamics. A man, usually if a woman's taking care of things, you kind of lose leverage in your relationship. You allow this person to talk crazy. It's just a lot of things you subjugate yourself to when women are taking care of most of things. So if your wife is taking care of you and you haven't worked for 2 years, there's something that you need to do. You need something to click up here to get your shit together. Two, it's just not a good look, and you subjugate to yourself to a lot of bullshit. Don't allow this to be you.
I'm joking. I mean, it's not the first time she said it. So.
You say that there's some truth to every joke.
Yep.
You heard that?
I have.
What we did is we set up a fake interview where we had a guy pretending to conduct an interview to hire Tina just to see how she would behave and how far she would be willing to go to get this job here at Apple. I wish you the best of luck. Guys, this episode is so hilarious, and it's even more hilarious on our brand new app. Make sure and check out our app again because we've improved the app even quicker. There's no restrictions. See you there. And don't forget, we are now...
My bad, guys. This internet's running a little bad. Not at my place at the moment. Damn, this shit running real bad. Let's take it back a second.
We are now officially on the Apple App Store.
Hey, Tina. We don't really do that here. We bring it in for hugs. Oh. So nice to meet you. It's a pleasure. Yeah, absolutely. There you go. Sorry for staring. You're way more pretty than your LinkedIn profile picture. It's kind of shocked. Wow.
Well, this is my dream job.
Feel free to take off your jacket. It's really
dream
hot out
job
here.
to work
I would
at
just say, I don't want you to be uncomfortable or anything. Yeah, not at all.
You.
Good luck too. Wow, you're not really that qualified for the job.
I work really hard though.
You do work really hard?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, we have a lot of people going in for the job, but you look really fit. Do you go to the gym pretty often? How?
What the fuck? WTF?
How often you go to the gym?
Yes, almost every day.
Almost every day?
Yes.
Wow. Let me get a better look at you. Here, come here. Come a little closer. Bring your chair over. I'll even help you. Here you go. Yeah, just right there for you. Hey, can you just stand up and let's see what you have.
Yes.
Could you here, so let me just see. Okay. All right. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
They're really not blocking
girl,
her face. Seen her face
Okay,
like
it'll
5
work.
times.
It'll work. Here, come right back. Right back down and sit with me. Yeah.
Really friendly.
Yeah, I like to get to know him very well.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a very good dress. Show a little bit more skin, a little bit more edgy. Can you do that for us? Is that
yes,
you think that's possible as well? Is that cool?
Yeah, yes, totally.
Okay, cool. Are you nervous? You seem nervous.
Oh, it's just that I'm so excited for this job, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I want to know, are you willing to do what it takes to get the job?
Yes. Like you said, I work really hard. I learn really fast.
Just want to make sure you're really prepared to do what it takes for this job.
What it takes?
Yeah, it's just wow. Yeah. I think this might work out really well.
Yes. What do you mean by do what it takes?
Tina, if you want this job, you're gonna have to do what it takes.
Well, I really want the job.
Yeah. I'm gonna be blunt with you. If you want this job, I'm gonna need a job from
What the fuck?
What kind of job?
I think you know what I mean.
Oh, Exactly what do you mean?
I'm very clear with it. I need a job from you. Around 9 p.m. tonight.
Do you mind? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Are you talking about what I think you were talking about?
Yeah.
Well,
It's your dream job.
I just can't believe this. I am.
I mean, I can believe it. If you want to work with us, it's your dream job. I mean, Tina, you have such an amazing smile.
Thank you.
Could I get a kiss?
Excuse me?
You want the job, right?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
I like how they like move the shit off her face.
Yeah.
Oh!
I can't believe you. You pig.
Oh,
Albert, we got a winner.
I know. Thank God.
Hey man, I was not seeing that one coming. I didn't know how to call that one, but hey, she passed. She passed, right? But hey, listen, there's winners too. There's loyal women out there, even if you do meet them at a sex party. You never know. You never know. Not receiving enough video to maintain. All right. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end this one off. It's lagging really bad. But you know, that was a good one. Sometimes I wonder if these shits are scripted or not. But hey, she passed. It is what it is. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna end this one off. Anyway, guys, subscribe. Make sure you like and subscribe on the video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe now. Hit a like. More videos coming. 2022, we're going hard. I'm gonna be fighting more. Somebody asked, did I see the Jake Paul KO? Honestly, both of those guys are shitty. You know, motherfucker, he's the guy who was a UFC fighter. He's not fighting real fighters. I mean, he's getting better as a fighter, as a boxer, but he ain't no real fighter. I'll take. Oh my God, I'll take any amount of money to fight him because this is gonna make me famous. I'm a YouTuber. Fight me. He wouldn't do it anyway. Too much risk. But anyway, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Subscribe to Patreon. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. We have over 100 episodes on the podcast. If you want to book a private consultation, you can hit the link below. Email me or text 516-500-7906. Text my assistant. And once you pay for the private consultation and we set up a good time, then we will talk on the phone, discuss some of your issues, and subscribe to Patreon, get the exclusive sauce, and learn how to navigate through your relationship and how to just talk to girls. You know, it's not the Fresh and Fit podcast. Not everybody is gonna be rich. Not everybody inspires to be a part of the 1% like myself. So you got to have alternatives to getting women, right? And to maintaining a relationship. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end this one off. I'm going to try to go to sleep, and then I will holla at ya. Until tomorrow.